Well, brief action for you in the highlights from the first half, which was relatively tame, certainly compared to what happened in the second. Adam Johnson had his moments.
He certainly did, Adam Johnson. He was the main threat in the first half, breaking down that right-hand side up against a very poor defender in Peters.
But both teams certainly came out with a greater sense of purpose in the second half. And England had the chance to go in front. Daniel Sturridge manipulating it onto his left foot, and Stekelenburg dropping very quickly down to his right.
Yeah, good control from Sturridge. It looks like he's going to get the shot in earlier, dragging it back and getting it onto his left foot. Stekelenburg, an excellent save.
Klaas-Jan Huntelaar was on in place of Robin van Persie, and straight away, if you know him, you'll know exactly what he's about. He wants to score goals.
It's a good counter-attack from the Dutch. They won the ball in midfield, and Huntelaar, what a strike that was. Never on target, but such pace and power with the strike.
Well, this was the break. Robin picking up the ball that deep. Huntelaar's movement ahead of him drew the defenders away, and Robin went all the way. One of Wembley's great individual goals.
Well, he ran through England's midfield. First of all, it could have been a chance for Milner if he controlled the ball up the other end. Then Sturridge, I don't think, worked hard enough to get back at Milner. Parker's trying to get back there, but the run of Huntelaar just took Smalling too far across. There he goes. He realises his mistake. He can't get back, but what a strike from Robin.
And England conceded 2 goals in 90 seconds of play. There's just a complaint there from Ashley Young that he might have been fouled, but still plenty back for England, you would have thought, to deal with the threat. Switched out to Dirk Kuyt on the right-hand side by Huntelaar, whose only thought is to get into the box on the cross.
What a cross it was. Huntelaar playing the ball out wide, making the run, but it's inch perfect. Any other place the ball goes, England defend it. But he gets between the two centre-halves. And it's a bad clash of heads between Smalling and Huntelaar, but the header was brilliant. Bravery. And it made it 2-0, and it looked as though the Dutch were out of sight. 2
fabulous goals. Well, England, as often happens with a team 2-0 down, suddenly they've got nothing to lose. So lifts some pressure off in a strange, perverse way. Stuart Downing just on, still waiting to open his England account, his 33rd appearance for his country. He has so many shots, and really his ratio is very poor.
That was, I think, his first touch, just drifting off the back of the defender, Belarus, to get the volley in.
Foul by Gary Cahill. And the Dutch at this stage full of self-belief, and that was going in till Micah Richards made a great block from Arjen Robben.
It's not good defending from Jones. He's beaten a little bit too easily here by Robin. Robin's going to attack the inside of it, then just change direction to get it on his left foot, but Micah Richards reading the situation well, a complaint that Capello had against him.
Maybe a little bit of loss of concentration by the Dutch. Leighton Baines well forward here, flashing it across the face of the goal, and Sturridge, maybe half of him thought he was offside, but he wasn't, and that really was a very good opportunity.
Yeah, you've got in behind Charles here. Leighton Baines chests it down and volleys it for goal, but he ends up being a great cross. He looks for offside, does Sturridge, hopefully.
And then this extraordinary conclusion. Gary Cahill just loitering forward, and because he's a defender, no one really anticipated him. He was fractionally offside as well, but he got the benefit of the doubt. Movement like a forward, finished it in a good striking fashion, gave England a vestige of hope.
Well, he could have easily shot with his left foot, but he showed really good composure. It's a good bit of movement from him. Then he sees the defender coming across, just checks it, and Stekelenburg lets it go under his body, but that got England back into the game.
Downing with a ball in, Parker trying to set it up, Walcott's involved, stabbed forward by Jones, and Ashley Young with a top-class finish. Really found an eye for goal in international football.
Well, they were all over the place, the Dutch, at this point. It's a good first-time pass from Jones. He just stays onside. There's Ashley Young, and once he gets there, he realises that Stecklenburg is going to go to ground. He can't hit it underneath him, so he just lifts it into that far post. He had to get that absolutely right.
England showing then the bulldog spirit, never say die attitude that Stuart Pearce was famous for as a player. But Emmanuelson's cross, and then Van Bommel did well. And England know all about Robben's left foot, but they couldn't deal with it.
No, they couldn't. Van Bommel does excellently to get it out to Robben. You watch how hard England work to get back. Goes out there, Scott Parker races out there. They have 5 players almost around the ball, but he still just gets it inside and hits it into the corner. Brilliant.
3-2 to the Dutch.